Why, hello there, and welcome back. It has been a little over 3 weeks, possibly more than a month actually, but we're finally back to a Wi-Fi battle from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and it's against subscriber Asima here. He got to choose the format, he chose to go with triples. Ignore that, that's someone revving a motorcycle outside my window, and I hope it doesn't come through in the recording, but I have ruined the recording anyway. It is far too late to start again, and we are going right on into the triple battle. Arcanine has the Intimidate, so obviously trying to reduce my stats. I have 2 fake out Pokemon on either side and a clef key to set up dual screens in the center. The idea is obviously to set up dual screens and then start dealing some damage out on both sides, being able to shut down 2 Pokemon with 2 fake outs, one on the left, one on the right. But unfortunately I completely forget what this thing in the center on Asima's side actually does, because I'm a complete noob at triple battles, but I decided, hey, I'm going to take the challenge anyway, and so I eat a Pixelate boosted Hyper Voice all the way across the screen, get absolutely ruined. Hitmonlee goes down in one shot, her little Slappy, the Ambipom, goes down, it gets ruined, and just like that, I'm down to 4 out of my 6 Pokemon. Klefki obviously can take that hit really, really well. It's still type, so it resists it. It's not too much to worry about. But Dragonite's going to take it as well. So it does have the multi-scale. It's multi-scale and actually 4 attacks. It's not there to Dragon Dance, because I figure you're not really going to get a chance to throw up many Dragon Dances in a triple battle. But yeah, you know. So I just go for the attack coverage. And then in comes a Draco Meteor. That's going to absolutely wreck. Fortunately, doesn't do all that much because of the multi-skill, thank goodness for that, and that allows my weakness policy to go off. So I'm going to have boosted attack and boosted special attack. It's not a mixed set, it's purely physical, adamant nature, so it's just going to absolutely wreck face. There's a huge Flare Blitz, so that's Klefki gone per little thing, not a chance there. I'm down to 3 Pokemon against 6 at this point. I'm doing really, really badly. I hate triples. Well, I don't really hate triples, I hate doing badly in triples. Get absolutely wrecked. But there's the end of the Altaria. So with the Mega Down, that huge threat coming from the center isn't really much of an issue anymore. That's not doing enough. Superpower, dropping the attack, dropping the defense, means I really don't have too much to fear from that Deoxys. But I get rid of it anyway. Actually, it would have been smarter, I think, if I Water Pulsed across on the Arcanine and left that up, but I mean, both of them are going to go down on this turn anyway, so what does it really matter? So Arcanine goes down as well. Now in comes the Rotom. It's a Rotom Wash, shiny one. It's going to levitate, it's going to sit there, it's going to be bulky. This thing's also off the ground, so I'm worried if there's going to be an Earthquaker in the middle, but no, it's actually a Sylveon. And wouldn't you know, another Pixelate, hyper-voicing fairy type in the middle. That's a real pain in the ass, but extreme speed isn't enough to bring it down. Volt Switch hits Blastoise. Blastoise actually survives that, 7 HP. Really, really, really tanky. People always underestimate just how beefy that Mega Blastoise is. And that one isn't even specially defense invested, I think it's just HP. Just full HP investment. And a bit into defense and special attack. But Snorlax is going to eat that up. Absolutely no problem. My little Snorlax, he's going to survive that. Gliscor goes for the Roost, but it's already full HP. He's predicting to take an attack into that. I go for the Outrage, hits Gliscor. That ruins that thing's day. Gliscor goes down. It's a 1-hit KO against it, but Volt Switch is not going to do anything other than tickle that Snorlax. In comes the Dazzling Gleam. That is going to be enough to take down Dragonite. So goodbye Dragonite. It's now a 2v1. My Snorlax up against a pair of special attackers, but Sylveon is quick to bite the dust. And now it's a 1v1 against a simple Rotom Wash, and I'm actually going to speed it up here to fly through, because it does turn into a little bit of a stall battle. We're just throwing out Volt Switches, Pain Splits, Curses, Body Slams, what have you, back and forth, trying to get something done. Obviously Body Slam can't paralyze that because it's an electric type, and electric types are immune to paralysis, and I'm not able to, it's not really able to damage me because the Volt Switch just can't do much against a specially defensive Snorlax with a whole bunch of HP and leftovers as well, obviously bringing me back up. It goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Will-O-Wisp's a good choice there, actually cuts that physical damage down, but I'm still going to be able to boost up using Curse, and I've got nothing to really lose, if you know what I mean. But Light Screen wears off, so it is going to be doing a little bit more damage now to me. Again, not too worried about that. Leftovers is sort of countered out by the burn now, so I do have a timer on me, but I do have the rest. Of course I have the rest. It's Rest, Curse, Body Slam, and Sleep Talk on this Snorlax. So he goes for the Pain Split, and I'm like, oh dear God, we could be here all freaking day. I keep resting back into it. He goes for the Hydro Pump, he's looking for that extra damage, doesn't get it unfortunately, misses out on that, but I go for the Curse and I realise it doesn't matter how much damage it does, I can keep going for the rests, build that up, remove that burn from myself, go for the Curses again, so I keep gaining more and more stacks, and then once he gets to, if he does get to burn me again, I'll rest it off, I'll be at +6, I'll be able to body slam him, and that will bring down the Rodel. But, as you can see, this went on way too long. A little bit comes down to the unlucky RNG on the sleep talk. Sometimes you sleep talk yourself into rest, doesn't really do much. There's another Curse. I've completely lost track of how many stats I've got on the Snorlax right now, but I realise I'm going to have to be able to 1 or 2 shot this thing. There we go, there's the 1 shot, defeated it. So thank you very much for the battle, that was really cool. Pity it ended up in the stall, but if you want to go see a previous Wi-Fi battle, you can click right here for the next video, and I will be back with more videos this week with more Wi-Fi battles, hopefully showcasing some of our matches from the Team Rocket event we just had last week over on the Hideaway. So thanks for watching, guys and girls. See you next time. Bye bye.